Hi, my name is Jules and I'm designing a theme park. And today I'm going to be drawing some concept work for one of my attractions. Let's get into it. I'm going to start with inking my sketch. The red sketch itself is very quick. I just wanted to get the general shape and what's where. And then going in with ink will give the drawing some more structure. I usually use a red pencil so I can differentiate aspects on the drawing. What is the story of this attraction? Boston is not short on dark history. Central Burying Ground was one of 4 burial grounds that suffered damaging alterations during the 19th century, twice to conform to changing needs of a growing city. The dead would rest for the next 45 years in this cemetery until the building of the subway system disturbed the peaceful site. In order to accommodate the subterranean tunnel, many remaining tombs needed to be removed. The number of human remains found was much greater than originally anticipated. Work crews dug a hole in the burial ground to accommodate the found bodies. 3 years later, the city may have paid the price for disturbing the peace. In 1897, the Boylston Street Station was the site of a gas explosion that had occurred just prior to Park Street officially opening up. The cause of the explosion was said to be a mix of air and gas mixing together. What may have ignited it was a passing train. A spark may have flown and therefore setting a train car quickly in flames, killing 6 people and injuring 54 others. The Tremont Street subway, as it was first known, originally spanned between Boylston and Park Street stations. In 1898, it was expanded to 3 more stops, the now perished Scully Square and Adams Square stations, as well as Haymarket Station. It turns out that part of the tunnel remains there to this day, unused and virtually untouched for decades. This is where the attraction begins. But before I get into it, let's watch the inking process. So process-wise, what I'm doing next is obviously I'm going to be going in with color, and I'm just using basic watercolors, and then I'm just kind of putting some colors down and bulking up kind of the same way that I was doing originally when basically when I first start. Is I'm just getting basic shapes and basic colors of where I want things, and covering as much of the area as possible because I'm planning on layering. And you'll see that the ghosts are 2 different colors. One is red, one is purple, and they're all going to be different colors as I kind of speed through this coloring process. But my idea for the ghosts was to have them illuminated with different colors that correspond to how they died. And this will be a reoccurring theme for the ghosts presented through the park. Most of the ghosts are red here because this alludes to the explosion as well as other historical stories. Others are purple due to strangulation and green that's due to disease. As Edith explains from Crimson Peak, she says, "There are things that tie them to a place. very much like they do us. Some remain tethered to a patch of land, a time, and date. The spilling of blood, a terrible crime, but there are others that hold on to an emotion, a drive, loss, revenge, or love, those they never go away. Okay, so back to the story. We know of Boston history, but what does the attraction actually hold? You never know what might lie below the streets of downtown Boston. Standing in line, you can watch other trains passing as Bostonians make their daily commute near the queue. Music is heard through the speakers, while the buzzing lights are fixed on the ceiling. It all seems quite busy. Then you climb aboard your trolley and prepare for the twists and turns of a chilling ride through this subway system. It becomes eerily quiet as you leave the loading dock. The hustle and bustle fades while the darkness and silence envelops you. Your eyes and ears adjusting to the abrupt change, slowly you make your way through the tunnels. On your ride through, you will encounter many spirits. Those whose bodies have been disturbed for years, those who have met a terrible fate on this soil. Finally, when you make your way back to the station, a sense of relief washes over you as the queue lights and sounds come back into view. And here is the finished piece. I'd like to welcome Kathy to the Folklore Enthusiast Club. I'm so glad that you could make it. If you would like to become a Patreon and get some exclusive benefits like this month's Urban Legend postcard made by me, please sign up by October 20th. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.